everybody. So I'm going to try to vlog today. My phone situation is still not completely resolved yet. I am waiting for my new one to be sent, and yeah, basically this phone that I'm using now, it's still just having like so many issues, and I can't really like trust it because it keeps just like shutting down and like deleting stuff and erasing stuff. So I'm gonna try and vlog today, and if I lose everything, then I will be very disappointed. But it is Tuesday, which means that I don't have school today. It's one of my days off. But I just began my morning pretty quietly. I woke up at like 7 in the morning. I try not to sleep in anymore. I just prefer to like be up, I don't know, to have like quiet time where I don't feel like rushed or anything like that. But I just had my coffee for the morning and watched a little bit of YouTube, and now I am just getting caught up on school work. We don't have schoolwork or like homework necessarily besides reading. But I have 2 quizzes next week, and they're like, you don't really need to study for them, like just review your notes. But I'm rewriting all my notes out just because I feel like I need to be doing more, so I'm making work for myself, which might sound stupid, but I don't know, I'm interested in this stuff, like really interested in all of the anatomy and nutrition and stuff, so I'm just rewriting my notes. Then my plan for the day, I think I'll have breakfast. I have to finish reading one of my books so I can start on my book report. So I do have to read a lot today. And then I'm going to, I think, just kind of go for a walk because it has been so sunny lately. It's been amazing outside. But yeah, I see the sun out today. It's not raining or cloudy, so I think I am gonna go for a walk and pick up I think like a vegan dessert, and just go have like a tea or a coffee and a dessert outside. And I also have to do laundry today. And yeah, it's a pretty like relaxed, chill day. And I had filmed a video updating you about how everything was going, but it was deleted with the rest of my phone. But basically I love it here. I love my school. I love all of the other students, my classmates and my teachers, and all the information. Like I'm so happy. Got some little stones here. They're good for memory, focus, retention of information. Got that going on. I love how sunny it is today. I mean, it's a little cloudy, but the sun is coming out. But I don't have my lights on right now, but I found this really cute little thing from London Drugs, actually. It was like $20, but I thought that was cute for a little nightstand thing. Anyways, I am still waiting to do the full finished apartment tour, just because, like I said, I'm not sure if it's exactly how I want quite yet. I still need like throw pillows, but they're so expensive. I'm like such a planner organizer now, and I've got like a monthly planner, like schedule, my sticky note of all the things I want to do, my meal plan, and my weekly planning, so it's all there. But I'm done writing out all my notes, so I think before I have breakfast, I'm just going to do a little bit of stretching, not yoga, but just some stretching. Okay, for breakfast today, I'm actually pretty hungry this morning, but I'm just having water. It's pretty warm. I prefer warm water to cold. But anyways, I just have one apple here sliced, and it is peeled because it's not organic. And guys, I highly recommend if you don't or can't buy organic apples, then peel the skin off, because apples are almost always covered with like a waxy film to like preserve them and keep them looking shiny, but it's like legitimate wax and it's not good for you. So peel the skin off. Even though the skin does have a lot of health benefits, unless it's organic and not coated with like wax, then might be a little bit more detrimental than healthy. Anyways, but I'm just going to put some organic pumpkin seed butter on my apples. I've got a few dates here. I think I've got like 6 or 7. And then I just have a Brazil nut, a few walnuts, and some macadamia nuts. And that is my breakfast. Okay, so I'm all done breakfast. If you have never tried nut butters with dates, I highly recommend you try it, because I don't know why, but it's like the sweetness of the dates and maybe like the saltiness or something of a nut butter. It tastes so good. So anyways, yeah, I'm all done with breakfast. I just wanted to talk a quick minute because I think in my last vlog I had spoken a little bit about how I am practicing more mindful eating, and it might sound a little like ridiculous at first, and you're like, what the hell, like distractions, like you're not talking to anyone while you eat, or you're not on your phone, and like why do you have to eat slowly, and why do you have to thank your food? And it was kind of funny because all of a sudden on Sunday, it showed up in our nutrition class when we were talking about the phases of digestion. So you have 3 phases of digestion. Here is some of my studying. You have the cephalic phase, which is basically what happens in your mouth, but there's a lot more to that. There's the gastric phase, which is in your stomach, and then there is the intestinal phase, which is in your intestines. Basically, the cephalic phase, which is the first phase, when you think about that, it's mainly the first digestion, which happens in your mouth, which is chewing and breaking it down. There's actually a whole bunch more to the cephalic phase that can affect the rest of your digestion, because with the cephalic phase, it's not only just the chewing that is the primary form of digestion, it's actually a whole bunch of factors, things such as seeing food, smelling food, even hearing food being prepared, touching food, all of those different things. Like when you're thinking about food, your mouth will start to like fill with saliva, and it'll actually have enzymes that are present for the breakdown of that food. So when we're talking about mindful eating, it's really like taking the time to fully think and feel and see and smell what we're going to eat, so that our body is ready with the enzymes and whatnot that are needed to process and break down the food in the cephalic phase. Then what happens is later, when you're in the intestinal phase, we can only digest the smallest unit of food. So for carbohydrates, it's a monosaccharide, so it's only like 1 sugar. For fats, it's fatty acids. For proteins, amino acids. It can be di or tri, but basically our bodies will pass through our system food that is not fully broken down, because we can't absorb it if it's any larger than the smallest unit. So when you think about that, if you're walking down the street eating an apple, you're not thinking about eating the apple, you're not thinking about like you're not looking at the apple, you haven't smelled the apple. Basically your body is just unprepared for this food, and you're kind of going about your daily life without thinking about eating and this food. Chances are your body's not going to even absorb most of the nutrients from that apple, because the whole entire first step in digestion hasn't really occurred. I don't want to ramble about this too long, but I just think that it's important, especially these days when we're all so busy and we just eat on the go all the time, and I am guilty of that. And you can still be mindful when you're eating with other people. Like, just take the time to really give gratitude. Sorry, the sun. Give gratitude to the food. To just take a minute and breathe in so you can smell the food, and you'll notice, if you really pay attention, that your mouth will start to be full with saliva because your body is preparing for the food. Another thing, like being on your phone, even reading a book while you eat, is a distraction. And so just kind of like test yourself and see. Another thing is like chewing. I think my teacher was saying the average person takes about chews about 5 times per bite of food, which you're actually supposed to chew like 20 to 30 times, which is a lot. So like, don't sit there like for 30 chews trying to get this food down, because that might drive you insane. But try to chew your food a little longer before swallowing it like whole. So anyways, that was just my ramble, because it was interesting that it showed up in class after I had kind of discussed it on here a little bit. But really try to be slightly more mindful, and who knows, maybe you'll find your digestion is better, but chances are your body will just really actually be absorbing more of the nutrients. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of studying. Okay, so I'm all changed. I think I am going to go pick up my little treat dessert. The sun is out, so I'm going to get outside and go for a walk, and I have to go print off more resumes at my school because I don't have a printer at home. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that, and then later I'll come home and start my laundry. Okay, so I'm back home. It is so beautiful out there today. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, but I just wanted to show you. I picked up some vegan goodies. I got a vegan pecan tart, and they are so good, you guys. And then I got myself a treat for breakfast tomorrow. So instead of my healthy smoothie I was going to make, I'm going to have this. Let me just show you. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's a vegan cinnamon bun, and all that icing, it kind of looks like cheese on camera, which is weird, but like comparative to the size of my hand. Oh my gosh. But I just had a kombucha. I went and sat by the water for a little bit and drank that. I have a horrible blister on my heel that I think popped while I was walking, which sucks. I got new shoes yesterday, so that would be why. But I am so ready to just try this. This is going to be my pre-lunch dessert, but oh, they're so good, you guys. Okay, this is not gonna work. Let's try you over here. There we go. This is much better. Okay, so yesterday I bought yams. So, that was very musical of me. So I am just going to bake a yam, and then we're gonna get all the toppings on it, and that's gonna be lunch today. Yeah. I'm just gonna start by washing it. Now, because I don't have anything to line my baking sheet with, I am just gonna use a little bit of coconut oil, and put that on there. Sheet. Taking our yam, we are just going to use a knife and stab it. And also, when you're doing this at home, please be very careful because yams are, for some reason, much more dense than like normal potatoes. So the chances of cutting your finger off are a little bit better. Let's not do that. Okay, so once your knife is orange and your yam looks murdered, then you're just going to put it on the tray. I do like to top mine off with spices, so basically I'm going to put turmeric, garlic powder, paprika, and cumin on it. You don't have to add spices, but I'm just a spicy person, so that's a lie, I'm not. To be honest, I don't even know what that means, but I don't think I am. Then I pop it in my oven for, I don't really know how long, I'm just gonna watch it, at 375. Okay, well, I'll see you guys when it's ready. You guys, I can't even explain, sorry I took my makeup off so I look all red, but I can't even explain how nice the weather is today. I've just been reading like on my little patio and getting some sun. I hope I get a tan. Okay, but my lunch is almost ready. Well, it's pretty much ready. Here is just my yam. Looks yummy. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit and then I'll get the toppings on. Okay, so I've got a little bit of kombucha here, not too much because I had some earlier today. And then a few of you might be like, what the hell are you eating? I promise it tastes good. I just cut my yam in half and then I have half of an organic avocado. I just have some tomato here. And then it's topped with hummus and salsa. And I don't know why I've been obsessed with hummus lately, and hummus and salsa together are just like bomb. So it's just kind of like a big disaster. And it looks kind of ridiculous and possibly gross, but it tastes so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat this and then I'm going to sit in the sun. Okay, so I'm going to go load my laundry cart up with money so I can do my laundry, and then I'm gonna do my laundry. So yeah. Also, the sun went behind a cloud, which sucks. So my tanning is over, but I needed to get some shit done today, so we're gonna do that. Alrighty, so I've got my laundry in and I'm just going to get reading. Okay, now it's time to fold all my laundry. Yay! Hey everyone, so I got all my laundry put away, I read, I kind of danced around my apartment a little bit, and I did, again, not really yoga, but kind of like a yoga stretch kind of thing on my mat. I don't know, I've been trying not to like push my body into anything because, to be honest, I haven't done any like serious form of exercise for a very long time, but I'm just finding now like my body is really enjoying stretching and just kind of yeah, releasing tension. But anyways, I'm just in my sports bra right now because it was actually such a nice day that it warmed my apartment up a ton, which is nice. But anyways, I'm just going to have dinner now. So for dinner, I just have a rice and veggie bowl. It's just basmati rice with mixed frozen vegetables that I just warmed up and threw in there. And I have a pad thai sauce with it and a little bit of salsa just because I'm really liking the salsa. I also added cumin and paprika and a little bit of Himalayan salt to the rice. And then just water to drink. But yeah, so I'm just going to eat my dinner and probably just finish reading and then study a little bit tonight. Tomorrow is just going to be a cleaning day. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.